Like if I asked you the battles that I said that we marked down as L's for him, I doubt you would say, yeah, he's not out. He won that. Real shit.
But like in each of those battles, because I've been looking at the comments, right? And then the shit literally be either half and half or like.
You can't trust the comments, Fit. There's niggas out there with like 7 different profiles.
Nah, you right. You right.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.
All right, we back. Episode 47. This is 47, right?
Yeah, AK-47.
AK-47. You know what I mean?
Coming, I'm out, man.
Of course, I got Space in the building.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
I'm here for the first time.
He's filling in for Misfit right now. I got Knowledge Bone. What's the science?
You know we outside. I'm in the hood.
And I got one of, you wilding with that, bro. Like, but your background is disrespectful to niggas right now, son. That shit is disrespectful, son. This nigga's reminiscing on the old times and shit.
Nigga, this was 2 days ago.
Yo,
reminiscing on the old times.
I got one of the pioneers of the St. Louis battle rap culture. Well, not culture, but community. Somebody who's been there from the start, attended all the early events, was always behind niggas talking shit. If you ain't know who he was, then you ain't know shit. You ain't know that was Old Boy. Old Boy was always there talking that shit. You know what I mean? Salute to my man Old Boy. He in the building right now.
Peace.
Man, it's an honor to be on this show, man. I appreciate it, man. That's love.
You already. Yo, before we get into what we want to talk about, Space was just saying that battle rappers don't pay attention to the industry.
You don't.
Listen to Drake's album. Yo, come on, son.
If I just asked who listened to Drake's album and Knowledge didn't listen to it, you didn't listen to it.
I'm saying I'm just not a Drake listener. That's all. I'm not like salute to Drake.
I just noticed since I've been doing this show with y'all that every time a big thing happens in the music industry, nobody in battle rap cares or pays attention to it.
No, but we do, because that's a reference for a bar.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That's why I'm like, this is the music industry. And none of the battle rappers even know what's going on or they don't care.
That's not true.
It is.
Oh boy, you feel like that?
Like I said before, man, I just kind of feel like, I'm not going to say they don't care, but the industry won't really let that battle rap, the battle rappers through there, so they got like a little chip on their shoulder. So,
but I think it's because y'all don't pay attention. It's like they gotta reiterate the things that's going on. Y'all not even paying attention to what's going on in the industry.
What's going on, Ghost? What the fuck is going on?
Like Drake album drops, nobody cares in the battle rap industry. The battles that's going on between Swizz and Timbaland are doing, nobody cares about what's going on.
I ain't seen a nigga post my shit.
Niggas been talking about him. No, we've been talking about it.
No, facts. We have.
What's the next big matchup for that?
Erykah Badu and Jill Scott.
I heard about that.
See, look how you're surprised. It's been announced a week already. It's been announced for a week that they're about to battle.
I'm not going to say I knew that.
It's just crazy.
Diddy and Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre and Diddy are trying to work out the battle for that.
Yo, they need to
work out the bag.
They need to do Nelly versus Mace.
Nelly versus Mace? You know, Nelly was my favorite rapper in 6th grade. 6th grade, Nelly was my favorite rapper.
Damn, old boy, you taking shots.
Mace like my favorite rapper, like no bullshit. But I feel I got What, nigga? Like Trail, rest in peace, Trail. You know, he from up there, so I got like Harlem ties like a motherfucker. But Nelly gonna smoke Mace though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nelly gonna smoke Mace?
I don't know about
like,
country grammar, nigga.
We only got like one album from one solid one from Mace, but you know what I mean.
He got mad features. He got mad features.
He definitely got features. He got features, but Nelly got some features out of this world.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Nelly might fuck around and take that like kind of crazy too. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, man, it's like Nelly versus
You're
Mace.
not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it. What is Nelly gonna play when Mace throwing more money, more problems?
Yeah.
He gonna play the joint with Tim McGraw, gonna kill him.
He gonna play hot in here, my nigga. It's getting hot in here.
Hot in here.
You crazy?
Flap your wings.
What? You think Hot in Here is gonna beat a track with Biggie on it? All Mace gotta do is play everything he got with Biggie on it. So that's
I know,
it.
right? I know, right? Nah, Mace got some super classics.
Straight New York shit right there.
Nah, Mace do got some super classics. They even was playing some Mace on the Jordan documentary.
That's crazy, right? That's
crazy.
I
was like, oh shit, they got Mace bumping right now, 91, 92.
I like that Jordan documentary. But oh boy, you like Mace?
Yes, sir.
Now I know why you like B-Magic. Now I know why you like B-Magic.
Hey, I love B-Magic, man. I don't just like B-Magic, man. I love B-Magic, man. That's my guy. I love him.
Is that why you hiding the
B-Magic one of the dopest? No, man. Listen, I told you, man.
Yo, I
really haven't been fucking with no battle rap shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the only reason.
Bro,
like I edit all my shit and
it's
everything.
All done.
Nobody else does. No.
You saying it's all done? It's not. It's not all done. It's not all done.
I don't want that pressure right there. No way. Hey.
Yo.
No way. It's not done.
You dropped Twerk in Oops like a month ago, right?
Yes, sir.
Son.
Talk to me.
Oh boy. You hiding the bodies, son. You hiding the bodies. We battle in December. You hiding the bodies, bro.
Man, Magic done got smoked on my camera before, so why would I hide a body?
Because this one was bad. This one was real bad.
What made it bad, man?
The fact I had 3 rounds about him choking, and then he choked for pretty much 3 rounds. It makes it bad. It makes it bad, son. But what about John versus Young Ill?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's just me being lazy, man. I really haven't got around to it, man.
Come on, bro.
It's other shit on that card that we got Chef Trez versus MVP.
Right. I'm gonna bring that up next.
Yeah, I didn't drop that either. It's just I just got lazy, man. I haven't really been into battle rap right now, so
okay.
But I'm gonna drop that though, and when you least expect it, you're gonna be like, the nigga came through, bro. Believe me.
He said when I least expect it. That could be like 5 years from now. Like,
hell no. I ain't never held no footage that long.
You want some old school Smack shit right now, bro? Facts. Smack used to hold them battles for like forever, son. Forever.
I kind of just look at it different now, man. Like, I used to be in such a rush to drop that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I look at it like with my monetization shit got already full, I ain't in no rush to drop nothing. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna let you in on that. As long as I'm reaching my little goal for my couple dollars every month, I'm pretty cool with that, you know?
But you gonna make more if you drop them.
Right, I'm gonna make sure I make it. though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I make it. Believe me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I spoke to Verb not too long ago. And I was like, yo, Verb, you pretty much Superman in St. Louis. Why you not battling out there? I was like, yo, you versus Rum Nitty in St. Louis. I think that'd be a dope matchup. There ain't no complications between y'all, right?
Oh, me and Verb?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Not at all. Like I'm a little older than most of them, so like outside of battle rap, we just going different ways. You feel what I'm saying? So he be over here doing his thing. He got the podcast shit popping off, but I support him in everything he do. Like he went out there versus Lux. I was right behind him. You biggest battle of his life. Yeah, I mean, I'm right behind him, supporting him. Definitely ain't no rift between me and Verb. Me and nobody. Hitman, Ill, none of them. The only thing it is them niggas' prices. Them niggas' prices, man, it's crazy. Them
but it's home. It's home though. Like, where's the love? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we've been talking this royalties thing. What do you think about it as a league owner?
Yeah, like off cam and shit. Me and you talked about that shit before. At the end of the day, it's kind of like the same thing. As a league owner, just say I put up 20 grand for an event. You feel what I'm saying? It would be a plus for me for somebody to take it on the back end. I'm the only person that, you know what I'm saying, invested in it, to be honest. So I don't see no problem with that at all when you're gonna make the same money at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with that at all.
All right, cool.
They need to know how to negotiate better though. That's what it is. So like I see what you're doing right now. I like this new thing that you own, you know what I mean? I really do like that. Like I pay attention to all the vlogs, all the videos. I see what you own, and that's definitely a good idea because at the end of the day, that 9 minutes of work that these battle rappers do, after that shit air, 9 times out of 10, they ain't getting no bread after that. It's over.
It's over. I feel like one day battle rap will be on Netflix, all the streaming platforms and all that shit. Like, I feel like it's worth it, man. I think battle rappers need to think about their future, or just putting themselves in a position where I work this hard. Let me get this bread. And the league owners, like, yo, I work hard to put this card together. Like, you know what I mean? Take the win and the loss with me. You know what I'm saying? Take some responsibility for your promotion or whatever. You know what I mean? Right. I feel like there can be a balance. It could be a balance, but we need to change the standard of it. Is that something you would be interested in? Like the next time you book an event, be like, look, I could give you this, or I could give you this. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a definite. That's a definite. Like that ain't no like one thing about me, I'm not no greedy guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like battle rap is something that I'm into, and I just so happen to make bread off of it. You feel what I'm saying? But
no, I ain't gonna front. Oh, when I pulled up to the event, I was like, oh, this shit packed. Like, damn, like wall to wall all the way to the back. I was like, damn, like St. Louis. And I remember in the earlier days, St. Louis was heavy on battle rap. Real heavy. Like, you couldn't win a battle, like a poll on the internet. You couldn't win a poll with nobody from St. Louis at all. It didn't matter if it looked like they got 30 or whatever. There was no way. And it's funny because Young Ill, Hitman, and Verb, like, you pretty much watch these brothers like grow to where they at from the early stages.
Sure.
What was that like? Like, who did you see and you knew, oh, he gonna be a star? Oh,
let me tell you this. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. What made me and Verb even get together on this battle rap shit was he battled this white dude named Spotlight. And this one, MySpace and shit was popping. So they had a lot of controversy going on. Niggas talking. This when the internet really fresh. So niggas love to talk shit back and forth to each other. And I ended up doing an interview on Verb for my DVD. I slammed him on the DVD. The shit did so well that he like, hey man, we be doing these battles and shit. How would you like to come on and fuck with me with this shit? You know what I'm saying? And put it, because I had a YouTube since like 06. So I've been putting shit on YouTube. So boom, Word War Street Status just merged. Yeah, but the number one nigga who was doing like Verb had, for sure. Verb took the host lane, and he wasn't even battling when we was really doing that shit. Right. The number one nigga was Young Ill, bro. Number one nigga was Young Ill, hands down. Like, he had bitches coming through the battles. He was having balls. He was throwing funny shit in there. Like, Ill was that nigga, and then I would say followed by Holla. You feel what I'm saying? But I think after like Rich and Holla, then Arsenal and Hitman was just out of there. It was like he was leading the pack. It was
over. They dropped that on Christmas. On Christmas, everybody and their mother watched that battle, son. Everybody, son. On Christmas, bro. But back then, like, was you in the building for like Young Ill versus Hitman Holla?
I was the cameraman on every last single one of them battles, man. Yeah, like I'm the cameraman. I uploaded the shit. I edited the trailers, the whole shit. Like I'm the cameraman, so you really don't see me until like Hollow versus Bird. And I said, fuck that. This was a primetime battle. I was gonna steal some camera shine right there. I ain't even gonna lie.
You had to.
So I jumped in front. I jumped in front of the camera on that. Yeah, but Ill was that nigga. It was that nigga early on.
So Ill beat Hitman back in the days.
I mean, in St. Louis, people would definitely say Ill beat Hitman. Definitely, they would say that.
Wow.
Yeah, they would say like, cause like he was. I think Hitman had stumbled, and then Hitman had did something in the crowd. Like
I'm gonna reverse the script. I remember that shit. That's what the Earl blog. He used that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened right there. That was crazy. That shit was crazy. But like Verb he kind of led. I'm gonna say before Hitman took off, when Verb jumped back out there, when he caught the shit with SB, and he caught the shit with SB, then he started going back and forth with you and Norbs and shit.
Yeah.
That's how like
took off.
That's how that's how Verb out of there. Like he was going back and forth with you. Matter of fact, you you told Norbs to tell Verb he need to apologize.
He brought that up. He brought that up on the show. I need my apologies, D. I'll be like, yo, son, this nigga wildin'. Let me get an apology out this nigga, man.
That shit was crazy, man.
Those was the good days, man. I remember you coming up to the URL events, all that shit.
For sure. You're gonna see me more now and shit since I'm a little scout for URL and shit for the Crucible and shit. I'm working, man.
So you scouting. So here's my thing. With working with the Crucible, you finding talent, but you're also a league owner.
Mm-hmm.
Does that conflict with you? Like I'm finding people for them, but I need to be, I should be finding these niggas should be on my stage. You know what I'm saying?
One thing for sure, two things for certain. Like it's enough battle rappers out here. You know what I'm saying? So if you put enough promotion and shit into whoever, you can make them a star. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think that URL alone just make the stars. They might make them enormous stars, but it's a lot of guys that haven't even graced the URL stage that still cashing checks, getting booked heavily, and they get a lot of views. So no, that really don't conflict with me at all. And actually, it's gonna make my phone, my contacts way fuller to where maybe I can bring them down to St. Louis and have another one of those, you know what I'm saying, great nights like we just had, great events.
So, because here's my thing. Will you be allowed to book these artists once they get picked up by URL?
One thing Beasley always blessed me with, and you know what I'm saying, he showed love. He always gave me, anybody who was in a URL contract or anything, he always gave me the go ahead to fuck with them on an event, as long as they was clear. So, and this been since they've been locking niggas in like that. So it's all good. Yeah.
That's what's up. Let's take it back to Hitman versus Averb. What was it like in St. Louis when that was coming up?
Man, I swear to God, I didn't want them to battle, man. I really didn't want them to battle. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I felt like, man, y'all letting these New York niggas put y'all against each other, and like, no, that's how I felt. Like, you niggas ain't even got no real problems. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let this battle rap shit make y'all have a problem.
Right.
But I ain't even gonna lie, like from the results of that battle, I like once it was over and it's like cool, you know what I mean? Because them niggas was actually it wasn't a real problem,
right?
But it was like I can go back a little bit in this interview and say like when Verb took off first, then Hitman took off. It's like them niggas was kind of like racing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where the egos kind of came into play at. You know what I'm saying? So
people saying he better. People saying he better.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in the city, like these niggas all day will argue. Oh, Hitman harder. No, Verb, man, he be doing this. But like that battle there, like it pit them against each other, and as you see, like that's a fucking historic classic right there. So
Facts. That is definitely top. That's definitely in my top 5 best battles ever.
For sure.
I remember watching that shit 5 times straight in one day.
Hey man, listen. I know you a fan of battle rap, but like for you jumping on camera, like you think of Mav, you think of like, oh, this nigga Mav, angry Mav. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be killing. No, for real. Like this nigga's not indulged in the culture like that. But like doing these videos and shit, man, and showing that you fuck with this shit, man. The nigga just said he watched that shit 5 times back to back. I don't know if I ever did some shit like that before. So like I said, salute to this platform, man. Straight up.
It's some battles just like they just be too perfect. You know what I mean? That battle down to the colors that they was wearing was just too perfect. You know what I'm saying? Visually, the shit was ill. The bars was crazy. The history between them. The Big Gerald, yes sir. Like it was just too perfect, bro. Like the whole shit was just too perfect. So.
Man, let me tell you about that fucking A Big Gerald, right?
Right. Yeah, tell me about it.
Like some people think that shit's set up, and like some people think like, man, did he know? Like, dog, Verb really know Hitman them. Like,
yeah.
like.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Yo.
No, hold up. Somebody tried to call. I got off there. I'm back on. Like, he really know their family and everything. So, like, he know his dad, his mom, he know the brothers, sisters. So, when Bird was kind of like putting them to sleep with the setups, the whole fucking stadium was quiet.
Right.
When that nigga spoke to Big Gerald, it's like he was talking to that man in his face. That's exactly how it happened.
Right.
And that man answered. It's just like that. He like, yo, like, what the fuck going on? Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your son. Nigga, I never felt like that ever before in life, nigga, from no battle rap shit. Never.
That shit was crazy. Oh, we got the king in the building. Yo, Fit, can you hear us?
Hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Fit, what up?
Wagwan, my you.
Yo, so we here. Old boy's filling us in on the backstory between Averb and Hitman, and that whole Big Gerald situation. What, yo? I wish I was in the building for that, because when that shit went down, son, Big Gerald, yes sir. That's the way you talk to your son. It was like, yo. It's like you can feel it through the camera, like you can feel the niggas in the crowd just bumping you, like, oh shit.
Oh, that shit was sick.
That shit was crazy.
Shit was sick.
That shit was crazy. But so who else did you see, like on a rise, that you said, yo, I feel like he's gonna be a star, whether it worked out or not? Like, who was on your list? Like, these motherfuckers gonna really change the game.
I thought like to me, Remedy, like his lyrical ability out the gate. I think he made niggas kind of like step it up. You feel what I'm saying? Like all over the nation. Like Remy was really doing shit. Like he wasn't all aggressive and shit, but like wordplay and lyricism. that shit was like top notch.
Yeah,
but I never felt like URL was really a fit for him. You feel me? I ain't even gonna lie though. So he did his thing with like Grind Time, and then I think he went to like KOTD or something. So
a couple, yeah, and then he kind of like disappeared.
Yeah.
Now I heard I don't, you know, I'm not trying to dig into people's business, but I heard Young Ill and Remy had a situation.
Yeah, I think they had some street shit going on out here, man. Like,
all right, so let's not talk about that. There's some street things.
Yeah.
But Young Ill, what happened, bro? Like, we to this day we don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard stories, but never. I'd love to get the story from him, but from the outside looking in and being from St. Louis, what happened with Young Ill?
Hey, you know what, man? Shit, I want to ask Young Ill. I want to sit down and do a one-on-one with Young Ill to ask him, like, what the fuck happened? You feel me? Because you was in the building for that shit.
Right, I was there.
Yeah, you was in the building for that shit. Like,
and
like I dead ass don't know what that man was on. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
We talking about that O-Red situation, King Juice. Yo, son, why didn't you warn me, bro? Why didn't you warn me, bro?
About what?
King Juice.
What, he owe you some bread or something?
No, man, he shot this damn battle on a camera phone, son. Like,
hey, look. Hey, listen, man, I consulted with them. That's how they got in touch with, like, Hitman them and all of that. They got in touch with them through me. You feel what I'm saying? But, like,
they never, up, bro.
They never told me, like, how they was going to film it or no shit like that. All I was knowing was they was cashing checks with niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If a nigga was like, I don't know about your business, what they was giving you, but like they wasn't negotiating with niggas. The nigga was like,
I ain't gonna front. He definitely gave me more than URL was willing to pay for that match.
Okay.
So Smack called me to get the Hitman battle, and I was like, well, they paying me this, and he was like, oh shit, all right, go ahead. You know what I mean? I was like, all right.
So like he can't check.
Right.
But that's what I be saying about like people trying to come in the culture and throw events and shit. Like, your feet got to be planted in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? After that event, shit, King Juice wasn't. Shit, I don't think King Juice did nothing else.
Right.
You know what I mean? He blew the bag. He blew the bag.
He didn't do anything else at all.
He blew the bag, bro. For sure.
That's crazy. And he ended up putting the battles out on YouTube for free.
No, I think he tried to put them on like a website, like KingJuice.com or some shit.
Yeah,
but
people paid for them and all that.
Yeah. Like a name site, some old school shit, how they was doing it back in the day. But are they on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think O-Red versus Young Ill is. But I think influence is on there.
That's somewhere where the ghost at.
Yo, can we get in contact with Young Ill?
Shit, I can't get in contact with Young Ill. No, dead ass, like, Ill just be incognito. He be doing his own thing. I can't get in touch with him. Like, I'll call him. He probably hit me back, like, he's not gonna answer if I call him right now. He'll hit me back later.
Right. Damn. So what's in the future for Street Status? Like, who? I see MVP. He's doing his thing.
I'm glad you're paying attention. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
Right.
See, like I said, I'm just using my my contacts and shit, man. You said you ain't coming back to fuck with me, but you know what I mean.
Yo, bro. St. Louis is one of the toughest crowds ever. I peeped it twice. I went out there for Hitman. I was like, all right, had a good first round. Second round was all right. Third round, them niggas like, nah, babe, we're gonna talk through this whole shit. I was like, damn, like, niggas gonna talk through my shit. And the same thing happened with B Magic. Third round, everybody wanted to talk. I'm like, all right, cool. All right.
It's Mav, it's your aura. You feel me? Like, It's just your aura. Like I said, people just know, like, that's Mav. The nigga be on all wild shit. He's stealing niggas. So niggas is trying to be, like, extra tough. You feel me? Like, yeah, what's up? like, that's just what it is. Like,
right.
That's just what niggas is on. Like, man, do that shit to me. And, you know how niggas is.
Yeah, that should be corny. That should be corny.
Yeah, the Corona shit kind of threw a little wrench in the program. You know what I mean? I had a crazy another event lined up, but
can we get a preview?
Nah, I can't let this one out the bag. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Come on. All right.
I can't really talk about nothing that ain't just straight locked like that. You know what I mean? So I will come out when it's locked, and I can be like, yeah, it's going down this day, woo. But I can't really talk about nothing because I hate to look like I'm faking or something.
Wow. All right. So you heard it here first, y'all. B-Magic versus Young Ill going down on the next Three Status card. It's going down.
Oh shit.
You been in contact with John?
Yeah, John. I definitely talked to John and shit here and there. He didn't blasted me on Twitter a couple times though. It's all love.
A couple times.
Yeah.
He waiting too, huh?
Yep.
That's crazy. So as a league owner out there in St. Louis, who's on your radars, the next stars?
For real, I want to get Geechee out here for sure, because I just know the St. Louis crowd will fuck with him. Niggas is all in gangs and shit, and he gonna talk that shit. So I definitely want to get him out here. Rum Nitty. Really, like, a lot of people in every fucking bar, even Big K, I would like to get him out here as well, but I don't think he in that no more considering the paperwork shit.
Nah, he's still battling and shit, but Geechee versus Hitman, Rum versus Verb.
Oh, let me talk. Listen, you own the right wave, right? But listen,
right.
Them numbers were so high, bro. Listen. Hey, my nigga.
But this is where the royalty thing can come in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I can't give you all that. Not in your hand right now. I'll give you this, and you take this, and depending on how well y'all promote and all that, you know what I mean? It's up to you on how well it does.
And like I said, man, I totally agree with you on that, because not just a battle. I can fly out to where you at, shoot some nice shit going on with you, even a promo. You know what I mean? You can get a piece of this promo. You feel me? It don't just have to be the battle alone. So, like I said, I totally agree with you on that. Like, I want everybody to eat, for real.
Right. Well, old boy, all I'm gonna ask is stop hiding the bodies, bro. That's what I'm gonna ask, bro.
I'm gonna dig them up for you, man. I'm gonna dig them up for you.
I wanted to press you to get like a date and time, bro. Like, I'm gonna say this. My birthday is May 16th. See if you can work your magic.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm on camera. I'm gonna look in this camera, man. Where we at?
I'm right here.
Your shit will drop before May 16th, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit. We about to get this soon.
Progress. Now, how's things going out there with the COVID? What's it looking like?
Shit, I mean, it's kind of loosening up now, but like the areas that I be in and shit, nobody stayed home yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's kind of like still outside. You feel like, put it like this: when the warm weather comes, I don't give a listen. None of these people is gonna be in the house. Like, everybody gonna come out, and it been like in the 70s, 80s out here. So,
right,
motherfuckers is outside, but we still on lockdown though.
I saw a post today saying that the coronavirus has mutated and now is even more infectious. I'm like, man, Niggas ain't staying in the house. That's the problem. It got warm. Everybody went outside. That's what happened. Shit ain't mutate, my nigga. These niggas just don't know how to fucking listen. That's it.
Right.
That shit drive me nuts. Every time I see it. Every time I see him, like, even amongst the young boys, it's like 10 of y'all hanging together.
Mm-hmm.
Can't account for where all of y'all been. Somebody catch it, take it back to the crib, and then your grandparents or your parents got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, that shit is crazy to me. Not understanding that. But yeah. Oh boy. What's up? Where we at? Where we at with it?
I was gonna say, as far as being like a scout, you know what I'm saying? How's that been in choosing new talent amongst like everybody else? You know, are you just scouting for like, you know, St. Louis, or are you gonna be scouting for each different city?
Yeah. It's 6 different regions. You get 2 picks in every region. Right now, to be honest, I only have my Midwest picks and my East Coast picks. So the East Coast picks was the first leg. That was supposed to be April 18th, but because of the COVID or whatnot, put the shit on lock. So, but that's definitely gonna be the first leg. And my two guys, my two picks out there is crazy because I knew all niggas was gonna run to New York. Everybody wanted a New York battle rapper. I went somewhere else and found 2 niggas that's hard. So.
You know, it's funny. Me and Matt was having a conversation the other day, if not, like last night or whatever. And we was talking about basically, you know, the level, you know, guys sending in their, you know, Instagram videos or whatever, and who's they gonna be. And I was talking about how Lex Luthor has some interesting picks. Are your picks gonna be like new people we never really heard before? You know what I'm saying? Or people that we've seen before, or is it brand new people and you giving dudes fresh start? This is our first time probably potentially seeing people.
That's a good one. A couple of the guys are kind of old, but they never like really made it through, so nobody probably really actually know who they are. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'll give you the pick.
Sure.
My guy from Midwest, I'm going with my guy Guns. He just got out. He got crazy battles on my channel. I just think he really dope.
What's his whole joint?
His name just Guns.
Guns?
Just Guns,
I'm gonna check him out.
Check him out. But I got him in MVP for the West. For the Midwest, I had to get 2 St. Louis niggas for show. MVP crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I picked Ty Pretty from VA for the East Coast joints and Nos Delgado. Ty Pretty just did the shit with Reed Dollars. The video with Reed Dollars. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I like him.
I couldn't even believe nobody even like left him out there. Like, I don't think niggas was doing a due diligence on that, but he was still available. I swooped him right up, him and a kid named Nos Delgado. But them really just my 4 picks right now. They've been kind of overwhelming me with these videos because like everybody's sending me a video and shit. I can't even look at all of those videos. I kind of really want to find somebody who ain't so battle rap robotic, you know what I mean? For my other picks.
Yeah. Because that's been my complaint. Like some of the guys I've been seeing, they're not doing nothing new. They're not sounding new.
Sure.
They just sounding like you know, I just got here. I'm just gonna do what everybody else been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So how many people you allowed to pick?
You only get 2 each region, so you get 12 overall, 12 picks across the whole country.
So
I
what
think
happens
this kind of
when
like some life-changing shit for these MCs because like with the 10 grand being involved, they also get whatever the GoFundMe contributes to. They also get the open up Summer Madness or Known, and then the top 6 guys outside of the winner, they get to open up Rookies versus Vets. So I mean, like that's a new wave of MCs right there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I think that shit gonna be dope.
So what happens when somebody picks somebody you didn't pick from your region?
More power to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? The first leg it's like some American Idol type shit. You come in, you do 2 90-second rounds against the average Joe. They just pick 2 people, put them against each other, 2 90-second rounds apiece, they wanted me to be a judge at first, and I was basically saying I'm not.
Yo.
Damn, fucking phone ringing again. I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Like they wanted me to be a judge at first. I was like, I ain't trying to crush nobody's dreams. I'm trying to, make niggas' dreams come true. You feel what I'm saying? So they was like, you been in the game, just be a judge. I'm like, nah, man, I'd rather just be a scout. And plus, it's like a competition for the scouts too, because I feel like I'm better than these other scout dudes. Like, I don't know who they brung to the table, but I really feel like me looking for talent in this battle rap game, I done put mad niggas on anyway.
Yo, so, run down the list.
Of the MCs, the people who in this. I think you got Lex in it. You got my dude Troy Morton in it.
Oh no, I mean the judges. I don't mean the judges. I mean the talent that you pick.
Oh man, shit, like I wouldn't solely say Hitman, A-Verb, Juzilla, Remy D, B Magic, Young Scripts.
Ooh, what happened to Scripts?
Man, that's my guy. I don't know. Like Scripps, he run a restaurant though. He run a real successful restaurant in Buffalo though. So I guess he just got married and got on some real life shit. But all my St. Louis niggas, man, SKs, MVPs, man, like we real thick out here with talent in St. Louis. So
yo, there's one name that I ain't hear you mention, but he used to be on your stage a lot. And he did
T-Dub-O.
Yes.
T-Dub-O. Only thing about T-Dub-O, I really love T-Dub-O, everything about him in battle rap, because he's so gangster, but he's so intelligent with it. You know what I mean? That he can go places niggas can't go. But he had a problem of stumbling, man. Like,
yeah.
Like when you talking about big stage shit, niggas don't be stumbling, bro. You know what I'm saying? So.
But he got to sit with Obama, right?
Yeah, he shook Obama's hand and shit doing that Mike Brown shit. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Hell yeah.
So with all that talent, Juzilla, I don't know what happened to Juzilla either.
Yeah, I think Juice just like, man, we've been in the game. Listen, when you think about it, 10 years to be in this shit, you've been in it longer than 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, you know how much your life is gonna change in like a decade, my nigga. So I kind of just think niggas just feel like battle rap wasn't rewarding them how they wanted. So niggas just, you know what I mean? Niggas just went other places. So yeah, for sure.
Right. Can you see anybody amongst the people that you're picking surpassing Hitman, A-Verb, or a Young Ill?
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Like, maybe Young Ill because of the you know, the fuck ups and shit, yeah, or whatever. But like, I mean, you can't take nothing from him. He was one of the forefathers of the St. Louis shit.
That's a fact.
But like A-Verb and Hitman, like, they feet planted too well in this battle rap shit, man, that a nigga would have to do something like super tremendous, man, to exceed them. Like, 10 years later, they still are cashing checks for these battles and shit.
That's
humongous checks. So, like, that would be kind of hard to say, to be honest.
Right. So who's the best out of all of them? A-Verb, Young Ill, Hitman. Who's the best?
I'm gonna throw him. I'm gonna narrow it down. I'm gonna have to Young Ill, like, that's my West Side partner, love him to death. But like I say, the fuck ups and the shit, the turmoil around that.
Right.
I gotta throw him out first.
Right.
like I'm gonna say A-Verb beat Hitman. A-Verb beat Hitman, and also he had better matchups than Hitman. Like with the Mook and the Lux, you know what I mean?
Right.
But my personal, like, Verb Verb don't give me that feel that I get from Hitman as far as a battle rap fan. You know what I mean? So
right.
I might just have to put Hitman first because of like some of his room shakers and shit that he done on those big stages. Like they can't even be matched. Man. Like
yo, Fit, mute your mic. There you go. Yeah. So you said Hitman over Verb.
My shit been moved, bro.
I'm gonna say Hitman over him on the strength of I just think Hitman got more haymakers. You feel what I'm saying? Like serious crowd niggas is like Verb got the Big Gerald, but I kind of feel like Hitman got like 6 or 7 of those. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
oh, we got somebody in the building. We got somebody in the building.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. I got free.
You got free.
Hey, boy, hey,
done,
man.
John,
Boy,
done.
You still up to no good, man. I thought you turned the new leaf. Hey, this man still up to no good.
I had
John,
to do it,
what's
bro.
the word, King?
I had to do it.
Good, man.
We got questions.
And I promised this nigga his battle and everything. He still flying me, bro.
Yo, you did it before I did it, though. You know, you did it after I did it. You did it. I was like, damn, son. He told me my battle dropping soon. I was like, damn, John about to come on him. We about to press.
Hey, he told me that too, man.
He told you that too? Oh, shit. You running the same game.
I ain't asked him since. I only asked one time.
Then I tell you, he only hollered at me like once or twice, like, what's good? You know, I got to respect him. But look, John, I'm not hiding no SPL body, so let's
Hey, we knew that was going to bring you out, though. We knew we had to apply that pressure.
Thanks.
Man.
Yo, I got to say, being in the building, seeing that, like, John versus Young Ill. John, your throw-off game is excellent. It's excellent.
Why you say that, though?
Yo, the night before, I was like, yo, you done? What you doing? He was like, nah, I still got some pieces and stuff. And I put it together, though. I'm like...
Yo, Matt, I swear to God, I don't be lying when I say shit like that. I really don't.
My nigga, you showed up with a whole outfit, though. You showed up with a doctor's joint, everything. I'm like... Don't tell me you thought that up that day.
You said what?
You don't tell me you thought that up that day, bro. Come on.
That was the plan, but it was still like as far as the rounds, like pieces in the rounds and shit like that. I had the idea, the overall idea what I was gonna do, like my whole approach.
Right.
But you know, the little shit.
Right.
You know I'm last minute gang, Math. Don't do that.
Last minute gang facts. We've been there.
Don't do that.
Well, I was telling I was shocked to see how many people turned out for that event. And I'm not to say I'm sleeping on street status, but yo, bro, when I walked in, I was like, first of all, the club don't even look that big from outside.
Definitely don't.
You walk in and you're like, oh, it's like 900 people in this what?
Listen, that goes to like when I can book people like Mav and John and shit, like people gonna come out to see him because the lowest ticket was $50. You know, they was 50, 75, and 100. So, like, if I got the name out here in St. Louis, then I can really make something happen. But I promote the fuck out of that. I was on radio. I was on every podcast, every satellite radio.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I threw the bag on it. I had to at least make my money back, and I had to put in the footwork, and that's what it was all about, bro. Like, with the names, I can make it happen.
That's a different process than I see other people doing. Some people feel like they just promote online. It's gonna be all good, but you really hit the ground and you was like, nah, this motherfucker's gonna be packed. And
yeah, you got to, straight up.
John, what's up, bro?
Ain't shit.
Just moving around. How's the quarantine treating you?
Quarantine good. You know, I'm with my son all day. I don't feel like I'm missing nothing.
Congratulations again.
At all.
Congratulations again, man. How's it feel?
I can't hear you.
I said congratulations again. How's it feel?
You can't even describe this feeling.
Best feeling in the world.
Best feeling in the world. Nothing like it. Can't describe it.
I'm with you.
Describe that all.
Word.
Yeah.
Math is the man. He knows. He got like he got the village. He got the team.
Verb got me beat. Verb and Danny got me beat by a long
you're right.
Bro, like,
you're right. They got towns and cities.
They out of here with it. They out of here with
it.
Verb got kids his age.
Verb got kids?
What?
I know Verb
had came out of nowhere like.
Son, Verb got like a little he got a school bus.
You're fucking lying, for real?
No, I think Verb got like 5 kids.
More than that.
Yo, I never seen Verb with I never seen Verb. I never even seen him post his kid.
Verb got like 7, because the last time I said I was having one, he was like, that ain't nothing, bro.
I'm mind blown right now.
Facts. I don't know how Danny did it with 11. That's different. That's different. But more
where y'all
power
going?
to him, man.
He going for that Bill Russell number.
You see what he going through?
Facts. What's next for you, John?
I don't even know, man. I do know, but
you can't tell.
I'm about to say, Jaja, you the most playing in this dude I know. I know you got something.
I got
your sleeve.
It's a lot of things that's in the air. I don't like speaking on it until, till things all the way. But I can't say this. I do got a mini doc dropping soon called Top Bull, as well as some battles from the last Top Bull event that I had dropping, edited by Avocado. So it's a joint venture out there with Avocado.
Shout out to Avo. Shout out
to Avo. So that's definitely coming soon as far as bullpen goes.
Now, being a battler and a league owner, how have you been feeling about this royalty thing that we've been talking about?
Shit. I mean, these are conversations that I've been having for a while. Like, niggas should definitely get royalties. Like, like, you know what I mean? I didn't take that to offense. Like, I'm the type of nigga, if it's possible, anybody that battle on my platform, I would want everybody to get their royalties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if I did a song with you and you got your publishing, I want you to get that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's not, I'm not one of them greedy league owners that just want everything. I started a league to help, not to take away from any talent. I started a league to really, put niggas in different positions. So up and coming battlers could see things that I seen, do what I did, or, do more.
Right.
So,
I can't say from watching from the outside, you fought really hard for Loso. Really hard.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I try to fight hard for all of them. It's just that Loso is just one of the few that actually listen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of these dudes, they've been battling for as long as me or longer than me. So it's hard for them to take direction from a nigga like me.
Right.
They don't even look at what done and shit like that. They looking at like, nigga, I'll smoke you. Like, that's how these niggas do. You know what I'm saying? So it's Loso just one of the few that listen. You know what I mean? And the people that you see shining from bullpen really are the ones that listen. And when I say that, it's not like, oh, he listened to me, so I'm gonna do this for him. Nah, it's just that niggas taking advice. Like, I give advice. I don't never tell niggas what they can and can't do. That's not how bullpen operates.
Right.
It's just simple advice.
What was your advice to Loso in that situation? Because we talking about the pressure that was put on Loso to do a PG, even though he was already killing at bullpen. Now, my question to you is: did you feel like that was kind of like not a shot towards bullpen, but like a shot towards the talent?
It definitely was a shot.
Yeah.
It was definitely a shot towards bullpen, but it's a shot towards all leagues. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I didn't take it personal. It's just like that's how niggas feel. Like whatever you did before you got here, you know, don't matter. But regardless of niggas saying that, that don't make sense. Because now, what's Loso's biggest knock in his career is the bridge battle, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that obviously mattered, right? That wasn't
right.
URL.
Hell yeah, that mattered.
So, but they, you know what I mean? So they say shit don't matter if you winning, but once you lose to something, they will hold it against you.
Right.
So it ain't like, you know, niggas can say what they want. I know what it is. This is what I was telling Loso though. I was like, look, if you want to do the PG, you can. But it's been dudes that put it like this, in battle rap, for URL to be the world's most respected, they can't afford for anybody to make a name without them. So regardless of where you at and you making a name for yourself, they gotta book you.
Right.
They have to book you. Eventually, they ended up getting Paste over there. They ended up getting Sharon over there. They ended up getting Daylight over there. Niggas that's making noise anyway, they gonna get them over there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You build your demand up, they got, it's business. That's all it is. Like, them niggas is business minded. So you get your brand up to the point where, and look at the campaign Loso had.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga did a PG on Gnome, supposedly.
PG on Gnome. Yeah, we talked about that when he came on the show too. That was
so that
that's
was
the
whole
best
shit.
PG look you could get.
Ever.
That's the best PG look you could
get. Together. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, so it's
say that again, John.
PG, or, you know, because they was planning on opening the battle with somebody anyway.
Mm.
I said they was planning on opening that Gnome card with a battle anyway. PG. That's something he'll say. You know what I mean? He can't say no to. That's still a good look. And y'all want to give him the PG tag just to call him a PG? You know, so be it.
Right.
And that, you know, that just be my thing. And they was trying to make it seem like I was against the PGs this whole time when I started Bullpen, because I was saying that my battlers won't need that. Eventually, you won't need it. Like, if you're doing views, 100,000 of views and shit on your own in front of packed crowds, you getting celebrity cosigns.
You're breaking up, John.
Yo, you breaking up, bro.
Top 10 cosigns. You got the top media, hip hop is real, 15 minutes of fame covering you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can hear me?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so yeah. Nah, I was saying, like, if you got all of this, if you got the all the accolades, like you got the views, hundreds of thousands of views, you got top media coverage, you got celebrity cosigns, top tier cosigns. It's like that's what established battlers is looking for. So if you got that already, it's business. They gotta book you. They have to. Because if you make a name for yourself without them, it shows like, you know, no battlers need them. They gotta make it seem like, you know, everybody, they gotta make it seem like you need to be on URL to be popular. They have to do that.
Well, I look at battlers like A-Ward and I see what they're going through. Well, A-Ward's not really going through nothing. He's just not on that league, but he's still doing his thing.
Yeah, because A-Ward is not compromising. He like, I don't, you know, because he looking at it like, I do this, I can't battle on King of the Dot no more. I want the King of the Dot chain. So
yeah.
So how do y'all feel about that? Because I feel like, oh boy, you kind of grew a lot of talent when it crossed over to URL. I mean, you said you got a special relationship with them where it's never been a problem with you booking any of their talent on your stage. But does it affect y'all? Do you feel like, damn, like y'all want to go to this league so bad, but you got it so good right here?
I think.
Yeah, both of y'all.
I think on the strength of like, I mean, it's just like they rule. You feel me? And I don't even really think twice about. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what you got to do to get on that shit. So I don't even think twice about, like, it is what it is. Because if you really dope like that, I feel like you'll pursue the plastic and you gonna really, you know what I mean? You're gonna get where you're supposed to get. Just like you
Right.
saying Loso, we know he been super dope. You feel what I'm saying? But
Right.
you had to do XYZ to get in, do the PG. He did the PG on Gnome, just like we said, and now he put Gnome like he was supposed to be. So I mean, I guess like I said, if you dope, you gonna make it, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like John view gonna be a little bit different because he's also a battle rapper. Me on the other end, I'm not a battle rapper, so I can never understand how anxious they really want to be on URL. So that's my 2 cents.
Like going back to your PG days, John. Like, what was it like getting that call? Yo, you got a match on URL.
It was more because they called Saya before they called me. You know what I'm saying? So when they called Saya, I was really, back then I was more so like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Back then I'm like, yo, they gotta call me. I'm like, it's only a matter of time, really.
Good. You was putting on for Grind Time Atlanta.
Yeah. So I'm like, so when they called Saya and they didn't call me, I felt disrespected. Not because they called Saya. Not because they called Saya, because Saya's name was bigger than mine. He was that nigga out here. You know what I mean? So it ain't the fact that they called him, but it's like niggas is acting like what I'm doing ain't enough. It wasn't until one of my battles hit World Star.
John, I need you to say that again. Your phone breaking up.
I said back when even when they was telling me to do the PGs, it was some people telling me I didn't need to do that shit. Like even when I was doing it, they were saying I didn't need to do it. Like Poison Pen, you know what I mean? Dudes like that from Grind Time, they like, you don't need to do the PG shit. I just didn't want no excuses. I didn't want to do the whole politics and complaining and all of that. And at that time, I was just really hungry. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about none of that at that time. You know what I mean? So, but when I did get that call, I'm like, it's about time. I'm like, look, when I get up here, I got to make an example. My first PG battle was supposed to be Newborn. I was booked for Newborn. I had 3 rounds for Newborn. Then I got locked up 2 weeks before the battle was supposed to happen. So if you watch Newborn and Young Cannon, they mentioned it. They both started their rounds off like that. Like, yo, you supposed to battle John. So then when I came home, Bricks was supposed to battle B Magic, but Bricks called me and he was like, he said he ain't gonna be able to make the battle. His daughter was sick. So I'm like, well, shit, I'll call them niggas and I'll take your spot. He's like, I don't care. So then when I called him, this was like 3 days beforehand.
Wow.
So that's how me and B Magic happened. We got on the phone. Magic said he was with it. I told him niggas we can only do 1 round because I'm not prepared for 3.
Right.
You know, and that's why I'm the only like nigga to do a PG battle 1 round. Like I only did 1 PG battle and there was only 1 round. And I'm up out of it.
Right. And after that, you was up.
I was up. That was up.
Yeah, some niggas gotta do 3 or 4 or had to do.
Yeah. That's the standard now. I see.
So, are we blaming Norbs for niggas having to do 3 and 4 and 5 PGs and shit? Like, who's to blame? Or was there more battle rappers now to choose from? Or like,
it's just that anybody, I feel like this, anybody that's getting a PG now, it was more politics. So Norbs was doing a lot of favors, right? But I'm just not going to blame Norbs. I'm also going to blame, there was no screening process for the PGs. You let anybody in there. So you let anybody in there. A lot of these dudes really not ready. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So some niggas may need 3, 4, 5 PGs before they actually figure it out. Some niggas may need 1. You know what I mean? So it all depends. You got dudes like Geechee that got PG battles that never drop. You know what I'm saying? Av that got PG battles
that never drop. Right.
A lot of these dudes that's popping out because probably at that time they wasn't ready. It took them a while, but once they got that 1, okay, we could go from here now.
Right.
So I ain't just gonna blame Norbs like that. But Norbs, it's a lot of battles that did go through Norbs because of relationships, and that did hurt them though.
Right. But were you one of the battlers that Norbs picked, or was it somebody else?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Miss Gracie brought me up to Norbs like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you want to classify far as Norb's picking me, but yeah, I don't remember him reaching out like on some yo, you know what I mean? I remember Miss Gracie sending my shit to him and then going from there. But you know, my brother knew Smack beforehand. You know, my brother knew Smack since Smack DVD days type shit.
Right.
So that's why I felt like it was gonna happen one way or another.
Shout out to Bart.
But yeah,
Shout out to Bart.
Yeah, Bart.
John, what do you think about the Crucible compared to like the PG format?
I think it's better. Like we were just talking about how you know, these PGs, niggas having to do a bunch of PGs beforehand, you know what I mean? Because there's no screening process. The Crucible is the screening process.
Right.
It is. You know what I mean? You go through that, people judge you, break you down, they compare you to. It's a standout. Like, I think it's better this way. You know, like, even if they was to do tryouts or whatever the fuck they doing. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's better that way than Proving Grounds where, you know, it's just based on relationships. If you know somebody, you could get a PG battle. Like, you can't just, you know, get up there like that through the Crucible.
Right.
So you would put like if somebody from like kind of compared to what you was just talking about, how you felt like, you know, some of your rappers on your league didn't really need to do a PG. Would you encourage them to do the Crucible?
I really encourage them to do what they feel like needs to be done. Like a couple of the bullpen battlers reached out to me for the Crucible, asking what do I think about them doing it. Damn near, you know, them going through the PG process. It's like here's one of probably 20 battlers that's battling that night. You know, 10 of these battlers, these niggas already got their eyes on. So it's like, you got to do something amazing to stand out. And I'm telling them now, like, if you do the Crucible, I feel like the only way you really benefit from the Crucible is if you win the whole thing. Is like, you know, it's not far-fetched. But
if you win.
Everything is with timing, though. You know, everything's with timing. Like, you don't need it. I don't feel like you need it. Everybody want to jump the gun and become hot overnight. You know what I mean? I think that's a way for people to try to, you know, jump the line a little bit.
Right. Well, my advice to you,
I don't think it hurts anybody really if you want to join the.
John in the woods or something, man.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know where I'm at.
Yo, you can hear me?
I could look up to Wi-Fi.
Damn, I can't hear you, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
He said he could hook up to Wi-Fi in a
I
few
hear
minutes.
You can hear us, but your voice is coming through like kind of chopped up.
I can hear y'all though.
All right, cool. All right, so the Crucible, since we talking about the Crucible, this is reminding me of like days of coming up and all that shit. Like, John, when you battle Bill Collector, that was like, I feel like a defining battle that kind of like sets y'all both up and say, no, we here. We here, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, that was one of my favorite battles. Out of everybody that was new, that was one of the favorite ones that I had. Did you see yourself like on this path, like I'm gonna be one of them guys, like to where it is right now, where you got your own league and all that? You know, Knowledge, you said you're a planner. So was this part of the plan?
Hell yeah, that's what I got in it for, to be one of them guys. I wasn't gonna waste my time just doing it just to be doing it. Go back to my first battle on Grind Time. When I reached out to Chris Petty, this nigga, right?
Chris, yeah, are we allowed to talk about that?
I sent him a long email, and I said, look, we can talk about whatever. And in the email, I said, look, you probably don't know who I am, but one day I'm going to end up running this shit, hosting it. This is before my first battle.
Wow.
And I told Saya, you got Saya this too. When they called Saya, they didn't call me. I said, look, the day they let me on URL, I'm going to take that shit over. So this was my whole mindset going in there. So that's why I started gunning at the top dudes. I'm trying to you know what I mean? It's going to be that type shit. When you know what I mean? So when I step on the stage, I got to make an example. So I set out to do everything that I've done. This wasn't like by
accident.
It was planned. All of it.
That's dope. That's dope. When you got that Hitman battle, I was like, ho ho! Ho ho!
Man.
Hey, John, you got that Hitman battle off for going back and forth with Hitman on Twitter.
Nah, it wasn't Twitter though. It was face to face. That's what got it.
Okay.
It wasn't like
face to face in Chicago.
Face to face in Chicago. That's what did it. It wasn't the Twitter. People be like, oh, John was chasing Hitman, running, like, you know, begging him for the battle. Nah, I had got word that Hitman was already planning on battling me. See, with Summer Madness 2, I remember asking, like, yo, how could I get on there? Like what I gotta do to get on Summer Madness? I think I remember speaking to Mickey Fax, and Mickey Fax was like, yo, I think your best chance would be to holler at one of these top tier dudes and get them to take you. Maybe if they take you, you know what I mean, and you do your thing, you can get that. So I had a good relationship with X Factor at the time. I remember X Factor told me that he'd be willing to battle me. So I called X Factor, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Niggas told me if I get one of y'all niggas to take me on Summer Madness, we can make it happen. He said, yeah, I would take you, but Hitman want to battle you. I said, what? He like, yeah, little bro said he want to battle you. That's exactly what X Factor said. So by the time we got to Chicago and niggas was like battling on the spot, they was telling me Hitman had bars for me already.
What?
Yeah, if you watch that footage, niggas was saying Hitman had bars for me already.
Who told you though? Who told you he had bars for you already?
Yeah. What's up? I thought that was you. What's good with you, all right?
John, who told you he had bars for you already?
O-Red. Because O-Red was about to bet on Hitman. Then he pulled me to the side and was like, nah, he said, I ain't gonna lie, he got bars for you. That's why I'm willing to bet on him. And I'm like, oh, word, nah, I ain't about to do that.
Let it out. But you got that match. Do you feel like and this is a question for you too, oh boy. Do you feel like wins and losses count in battle rap anymore?
Man, that's such a gray area, man. I mean, like, you just said Surf 9 and 11, but he like the top nigga in the game. But you know what I mean?
That shit crazy.
This nigga is batting under 500, bro. So like,
who said Surf is 9 and 11?
Math on his live with all the fans watching, the 800 people that was watching.
We broke it down, son.
9 to 11.
You
think Surf lost 9 battles or lost 11 battles?
No, he won 9 battles.
9 and lost 11.
But according to who?
According to me and like 800, 900 other people.
Yo, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm dead ass. Like, we went through every battle. If it was debatable, we took a vote on it, or we watched it and we broke down the bars. Son, he got like 11 losses. Son.
What do you think was his 3 biggest losses?
3 biggest?
The ones you can say.
Nah, that's low for me.
Cal, DNA, and T-Rex. But those are situations where I feel like he kind of helped beat himself. But like, does it matter though? This is the question. Does it even matter?
But I don't know, because that's the thing. Like,
oh no, Charlie. Charlie was one of the biggest losses.
So like, all right, that's still the opinion of 800 people. That's why it really is not. You can't really say he lost because there's.
When is it ever gonna be facts though? Like, when is it ever gonna be facts?
When
I'm not saying to be 9 and 11, but you said that's an opinion of 800 people, right?
Correct.
So what determines if it's facts of?
But that's the whole thing about battle rap, and the reason why that people stray away from judging battles. It's just too much of an argument.
Yeah. So here's the problem though. But if you 30 somebody, you can walk around saying I 30'd that person. But
there's a difference between like a body. Like if somebody got bodied, it's hard to debate that. Like a 3-0 is probably the best way to get a win because it's clear to even their biggest fan that they lost.
Word.
Like shit, I'm your biggest fan, but you got 30. Like it's undeniable. If you win one round, shit is shaky. Like it's hard to even judge that. Because if you love that person, you just gonna be like, nah, I'll give him 2-1 just cause. Like I've seen it. Like people be like, nah, 2-1 because that's my guy and it was debatable.
Right, but at the end of the day, we could still watch it. Like let's say you have a close match, or one of y'all have a close match, right? What do you do in those instances where you feel like, this person definitely had more bars, definitely had a better angle? Like, what do? You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to call it. Like, if I asked you the battles that I said that we marked down as L's for him, I doubt you would say, yeah, he's not out. He won that. Real shit.
But like in each of those battles, because I've been looking at the comments, right? And then the shit literally be either half and half or like.
You can't trust the comments, Fit. There's niggas out there with like 7 different profiles.
Nah, you right. You right.
That's real shit, right? I'm not bugging, right?
Yeah,
you right. But I don't know, man. It's hard to, because in my head, I would never imagine Surf losing
11 times.
11 battles. So I can't like.
All right, so look, and I'm
Surf
doing
is
this
a nigga
everybody.
that don't care to win battles though.
Right.
Surf don't care to win. He don't go in there to win battles. He goes in there to just try to look good. Like if this was NBA, like he would say, he's the nigga that's cool at averaging 30 with a losing record. Long as he looks good and he could sell some sneakers. You know what I mean? That's what it is. He don't
basically
care to win.
He's John Wall.
Yeah, he don't care to win.
He's John Wall, son. He's John Wall.
Nah, man.
But John, I could tell you care to win. Do you keep track of your record? Like your wins, your losses?
Nah, because like y'all was just saying, ain't none of this shit like definite. You know what I'm saying? Like so I can feel like
I win 30, right?
So what?
Fact,
only if it's a 30, right?
John.
Yeah, the thing is, anybody can argue anything. I go off of really how I feel. Like if I'm satisfied with my performance type shit, it's a win to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? If shit win is how I plan, it's a win to me. But it could be a win to me and somebody else to argue up and down or whatever. Like the twerk battle, a lot of people feel like I lost that. I honestly don't feel like I lost. But when people tell me I lost the twerk, I'm not about to argue with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to argue with you. Right. Because I could see where people say that at, like, you know what I mean? And so it ain't that I disagree with it. It just I feel a different way.
Has anybody ever told you that you lost and you can't see it?
That's a good question. Nah, because I think the battles. I think with me it's a little different because going into my battles, people projected me to lose anyway. So
not in every battle though. Not in every battle. Probably
not no more, but for a long time, yeah, it was every battle. You know what I mean? For a long time, it was like I felt that way. And that was my whole thing. Like, y'all niggas is playing with me. Like, I always felt like I could be one of the best or was one of the best. I'm like, so what is it? So now, once I started winning battles, it started seeming like winning don't matter. It's like, what the fuck?
What happened here? What happened here? But I'm telling you,
you tell me it's about moments.
Them people that's talking to you is probably them 5 niggas with like 7 profiles, making you feel like, yo, you don't win in no battles. That's crazy.
But John, do you even feel like you ever took an L? Is there battles that you be like, yeah, I lost them. I lost.
Of course he does.
Yeah, hell yeah. But
John,
I don't.
Not mad.
I don't remember though. I mean, if we go back,
you don't remember?
You remember battling me?
That's definitely not a loss. That's definitely a battle. I don't count as no loss.
Like, if you could think of one battle that you lost, which one would it be?
It would have to be. I guess I would have to say K-Shine. I would have to say K-Shine.
I was in the building for that.
So what makes you feel that way?
Because his mic was fucked up.
Everything was fucked up that battle. And on top of that, like, that was one of them battles. Like I wasn't hyped to battle K-Shine. Like, honestly, you know, everybody got that feeling when we get them battles. Like, I just battled Hitman on Summer Madness.
Right.
Then right after you telling me I got to battle K-Shine, the nigga from Dot Mob that just got out of jail.
Right.
It's like I said yeah because I didn't want to say no to the battle. You know what I mean? So I just didn't control the room. Like, even if you watch that battle, K-Shine was stumbling. He had more performance. Like, he had more control of the situation than I did. And that's why I would call it a loss. And then I felt like I lost when I left. Like, it was a long, quiet ride back to Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? And then they dropped it on Christmas. Like,
nobody talking, no day.
Long, quiet ride.
That's hilarious.
I know what that's like.
Nah,
and then I ain't
hilarious.
gonna lie. Bow Wow the reason I lost that battle too, though. Bow Wow the reason, man.
Why you say that?
Bow Wow the reason.
Because Bow Wow had me on some Hollywood shit, man. I think that rubbed everybody the wrong way. We go in there. Bow pull up. Bow, he wanted, you know, he moving like a celebrity nigga. Then they got they had the VIP in the back. He made them niggas clear the whole VIP out. They damn near kicked Vlad out the VIP. Vlad was in there. And I'm back there. And this is where my brothers and shit is at. So we just chilling in the back. So I'm in the back the whole time on some Hollywood shit.
Right.
Then I go to the stage with this nigga. I felt like that was rubbing everybody the wrong way. Like, yo, this nigga just battled Hitman on Summer Madness 2. He's walking in here with Bow Wow. He done cleared the VIP out. Get this nigga out of here. Like,
yeah, we gonna boom. We gonna boom.
Yeah, like, it's not fucking with me.
So, do you feel like, you know, when you first stepped in the shit, because I speak for myself. Like, I know, like, when I first got in, I was like, all right, cool. This person's good. I'm knocking this, that. And I already knew who I needed to take it down to kind of get to where I needed to be. Do you feel like you hit all those marks, or there's still a couple people on the hit list from back then that you want to kill?
From back then, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's a good question, but I think I done ran down on majority. Even Young Ill was a nigga that was on the list. You know what I mean? We talk about battles like that.
Right.
You know, Big T, Hitman, X Factor. These are niggas that I wanted to battle. Like even Verb, Mav. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of niggas. I don't think it's any more left. I think the last one would probably be, you know, Mook and Surf. But even back then, I didn't have my eyes on Surf, like, because back then Surf wasn't one of them niggas.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I didn't have my eyes on Surf until he started saying shit about me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He was racking up on that 11.
So, man,
yeah.
Do you want to battle Surf?
Nah, not no more. Not no more.
Let me clarify
things. I told the fans I was going to do this. I was like, yo, pick somebody. All down the chat with Surf. I was like, damn, son, you know, I know how this going to look. I know how it's going to look. So I'm going to do Loaded Lux next. And then I'm going to do my stats just so people don't feel like I'm being biased. You know what I mean?
Of course they was gonna say Surf.
Why? Of course. There's so many people.
Because
So many people.
that's
Surf make you not want to battle him no more because he make it seem like
what?
For real, because he make it seem like you want to battle him for reasons that you don't want to battle him. Like
right.
He make it seem
he'll say your name, and if you say something back, you try to get a battle out of him. I'm like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Son.
So you just saying because when you said, back then Surf wasn't one of them niggas, it kind of make me think of, when do you think that turning point was when it just shifted and then automatic now Surf is one of them dudes?
Every time he came out of jail.
That's
every
fair.
time every time he got out of jail, it was a boost. And I don't say that to knock the nigga, but it was a boost. It was just it helped everything. You know what I mean? And then he started getting big matchups because of it. I guess you could say the conceited one is the one that really put him on. Know what I mean? Yeah, this conceited really put him on a different level.
Because it adds to believability, right? Believability and shit like that.
Yeah, but I hate that word in battle rap. I hate that believability.
What, believability?
Yeah, I hate that shit.
You only hate that because you wear glasses, nigga. That's it. That's the only reason you hate that
I
shit.
said it in the battle. I wear glasses because I don't want to be believable. You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't want to.
You may hate it, but that shit really makes sense, bro. Because when I see certain people rapping, and I'll be like, yo, bro, there's no way. I can't.
But
there's no
listen
way.
to this though, Fit. But check this out though, Fit. So it could be a nigga that got all the believability in the world, but it's not like that. What's believability? Right. So we going off of niggas' gestures and how they say things and calling that believability. That
even
don't
in skin color. We even going
skin
off their
color,
skin color.
everything.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But I think it's like a mixture of conviction and yeah, you're right. And mannerisms. It's more like delivery, and conviction creates believability.
I mean, also getting shot, 5 times and going back and forth in jail. I guess that adds a little bit to the allure too.
That's different because
I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about just Surf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was talking about the word. The word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about just overall believability. Like, just because a nigga got believability because you believe him, that don't mean it's true. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Does it look like you believe him? That's why I don't like that believability shit. Like that
it's not like there's evidence out there of people doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Everybody that got gun bars don't got a some sort of surveillance camera of them busting their gun in the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Geechee got all the believability because he's from Compton.
No.
We know, he
I don't think it's about where they're from. It's not about where they're from, though.
Nah, that plays a part. That plays a part.
Yeah,
what you repping,
definitely.
Where you from, how you dress, who you come with, all types of shit. Your lingo, all that plays a part in believability.
It's all theatrics, man. It's trying to get the crowd, get the viewers to feel like you that nigga. I don't even really think that you have to be that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even think the people concerned about, honestly, if this nigga busts his gun or if this nigga sell work or whatever, like, it's just really just like a mind. It's like Denzel and shit. Like, I just want you to, I want to make the crowd think I'm the toughest nigga that there is. You know what I'm saying? And once you've done that, it's like some niggas can do that better than others. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is.
Yeah, but at the same time, you do too much of that, they're not gonna like you for it.
No, but it can happen in reverse too. Because people could be actually about that life, but still not deliver it like they are.
My thing is, battle rap ain't about convincing people that you are some way. You know what I mean? I don't know how it became that, but it's like now it's like
no. But if you're saying it, but if you're saying these things, you need to come across as if it's actually gonna happen, or it's not true. Effective. Because it's not true. So if somebody's like, yo, I got the Nina and like, no, you don't.
We hear it all the time.
If the crowd feels like, no, you don't got the Nina, B, it's not gonna work.
They're like that about 98% of battle rappers. Fit. They feel like that about 98% of battle. Everybody's rapping about guns. Everybody.
Yes.
Sharon rocks rooms. He shakes buildings. You know what I'm saying? With gun bars. So it's not
wait. John, I did some analysis on that also.
Some analysis.
It seemed like people don't. It's the bars around the gun bars that they really like. His gun bars don't hit like that. They really don't. I don't know why.
Sharon,
you watch Sharon versus Chef Trez.
Yes.
Every single gun bar, bro. The crowd was like, "Here we go."
That's one battle, bro. That's one battle. I know for a fact I could find I got a bar right now. No, that was a name flip. I was about to say the Suge shit. Taking shotgun to school. White boy taking shotgun to school. That's more.
But that's believable as fuck. Because that's what they do. That's mad.
So Sharon got believability then. So Sharon could say 1,000 gun bars and he can get away with it.
As long as
we just made it official.
As long as the gun bars concern him being some kind of Columbine motherfucker. That's the only
thing, though. Anybody can be believable if that's the case. Anybody can carry a gun.
The stage matters, though. The stage really matters because it's like if Sharon probably would have did that on URL, niggas probably would have booed him out of that motherfucker. Like,
right. The stage
that's just how I feel.
No, but it's not like he said, I'll be in the hood all day with the shotgun. He said, no, I'm a white boy, take the shotgun to school. Like, yeah, that's what y'all white motherfuckers do.
That was that line. In the Chef Trez battle, he said him and his peoples be flipping bricks. I was like, no, son, y'all wild. Wow.
Sharon be in his bag though.
Yo.
Sharon be in his bag.
This battle rap shit done went so many places. It done went so many different places, man. But hey, what can we do, man? Like,
speaking of what can we do? Like, what's the next level? Because I see, like, right now during this quarantine, even after this quarantine is over, it's gonna be a while before we get a real live event. What are we doing in the meantime? I see the quarantine battles. I see the social distancing. I see the creativity that's coming out of some people, and I see some people like this ain't it for me. You know what I mean? Like, what do we do until we get that live experience back?
The shit on the roof is dope now. That shit's doper than both of the shit that was out.
Yeah. Is that what we doing? We on the roof with it?
That's the best outcome I've seen so far.
Yeah. Oh boy, what you feel like you gonna wait until everything back to normal, or?
I feel like my league a little behind on the technology part of it as far as, you know what I mean, coming up with, you know, like innovative ideas, you know what I mean, and trying new shit. I'm still kind of coming up to what niggas done already done. So my biggest thing on how I do it would be like an event, bro. Like I really can't even think of nothing outside of that, to be honest.
Wow. Well, I think that because they talking about not having like clubs and stuff like that open till like 2021.
Yo, John, how is it in ATL? Like, because I heard they're supposed to open shit up or whatever. Like, is it free for all? Niggas is out there, you know, parking lot pimping, back in the strip clubs. Like, what's going on?
Atlanta's retarded right now. It's dumb. They had a line outside of Lenox Mall. I've never seen that. People waiting for it to open.
For Jordans, right?
Oh, word?
Nah, it wasn't
like niggas lined up for.
I think it was just for Lenox. And Lenox is not
just to go shop.
I know out there, like the mall is like the hangout, right? That like.
For sure, Lenox is the spot out there. You heard me? You gonna see everybody in that mall.
So that shit different.
I went out there. It took them an hour to find our car that was valet. So many people.
Yeah, like I remember when I first figured that out. When I first went to Atlanta, I was super young, but you know, everybody getting dressed, and you know, they're like, we going to the mall. So I threw on some basketball shorts and slippers, and everybody getting all fancy. What the fuck? Like, we going to the mall. Like, I'm like, all right, like
it's the mall, so
right. Don't we get dressed after we come from the mall and then go somewhere else? But there's like, you know, like that's the spot. That shit blew my mind away. At the mall,
yeah,
like
a fashion show out there at Lenox Mall. Like you're gonna see all type of $300,000 cars and shit.
Right.
Stores and a whole bunch of other shit. So yeah, that's like the club.
Facts. My first strip club experience was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Dope as hell.
Oh yeah, I know you was turned out because up in New York, they be wearing swimsuits and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I was like, what the fuck? Everybody butt ass naked, like nothing. Not even no pasties,
yo.
Butt ass naked.
My worst strip club experience was in Atlanta also.
What club?
It was Magic City. There was a girl that was dancing on my homeboy. So, you know, we pulled out the camera phones. We got the light spotting all in and all that. And she had a white thong and a white top. But in the middle of the thong while she was twerking, it was brown, son. We all just backed up at the same time. We all just backed up like, what the
How did y'all see the middle of her thong?
We had the camera lights on it, like, yo, look, this is crazy. And then
the asses be swallowing the thong. You can't even see the thong.
Son.
Yo, man, I'm gonna have to run out real quick. I gotta do something real quick for my people.
It's all good. We about to wrap this up. Yo, old boy, one question I wanted to ask while John was on is, how do you feel about leagues doing co-events where like it's like bullpen versus street status?
Boy, it'd be an honor for me to go up against John and on some shit like that. But I definitely got some guys that I feel like could bring it, you know what I mean? I feel like John's shit is up there, but if he gave me the opportunity to like go against his shit with like 5 dudes or something, I feel like I will pull that down though, to be honest.
You pull it down? You feel like you got the heat for it?
Like a lot of his guys gone, but like I got so much nice talent down here that people not paying attention to, man. Like since the B Magic and shit, like outside of B Magic, we really ain't had nobody grace that big stage. Well, I would say Hoops. So I would say outside of Hoops, because Hoops definitely does this thing. But like outside of Hoops, we got a lot of guys here. I can probably name like 5 or 6 that really got talent, man. You know what I'm saying? So they could do their thing out of St. Louis alone. So I would love to do that for sure.
All right, that'd be dope. I look forward to that. My man, old boy, before we end this out, what is your craziest battle rap experience? It might be a story that nobody know about. It might be
my craziest battle rap experience has to be the first time that Lions Den won at Averb against Head Ice, Young Ill versus Goods,
right,
and Arsenal versus Remy.
Right. The shit where it never went down, right?
Yeah, the shit where it never went down, but like being where we from in St. Louis, like everybody wanted to be a recording artist. Everybody wanted to be the next Nelly Chingy, Jaquan, one of them niggas.
Right.
So for battle rap to take the back door and go around all of that industry shit and have like the mecca of fucking battle rap or the industry period, to me, invite you to New York and you know what I'm saying, to put on. I go over there, I'm seeing niggas like Graf, I'm seeing niggas like Chaz, Williams and shit, people who I'm like a DVD nigga, so I'm paying attention to all that shit. And then we get out the car, Loaded Luck's uncle, right?
the first thing you got shut down or whatever, right?
Right.
So we get in the car with his uncle. It was an Escalade. I'd never forget it. Maybe like a 99, 98 or some shit like that.
Right.
We get in the Escalade and we go to the next venue. Mind you, everybody is outside of this fucking venue, right?
Right.
When we got out of the car, bro, them niggas was looking at us like I never been looked at like that in my life. Not in a mugging, not in a mugging type of way, like, oh, these puss ass niggas, nothing like that, but like,
right.
They're like, man, these niggas really came, son. These niggas came out. Like, hey, man, like these niggas was looking at us like we was aliens, bro. For real.
Wow.
And for that shit, like, they like, cause niggas in New York never say St. Louis. They always used to say St. Louis, St. Louis.
Yeah.
The St. Louis niggas, they're the St. Louis. So like, the niggas just looking at us crazy. And for that shit not to go down, for like, didn't go down. These New York niggas is up here tripping. We gone. Look, I swear to God, we on like St. Nick and something. So we like in the middle of fucking Harlem somewhere.
Right.
Full area or some shit like that. And
right.
And just to be able to catch that SB and that fucking bird, man, on camera to make that shit go down, that's my craziest battle rap experience. Like that whole fucking day. And that was my craziest battle rap experience.
Yeah, that was you. That was you that recorded the SB joint, right?
Sure. Me and Undeniable TV. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I was like 6 cameras out there. But like, I think I was able to get on YouTube with it fast. Undeniable TV, they got his footage on World Star. So before we even got off the plane, my nigga, that shit talk about viral, my nigga. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of views. I wasn't even off the plane yet, so that's like the time of my life in battle rap, real shit.
Dope. That's dope, man.
Fire.
Yo, thank you for years of your service, bro. Thank you for finding that new talent. Thank you for, because you done got me like 3-4 checks already. So so I gotta thank you, bro. I gotta thank you.
No problem,
you know
man. No problem.
Word. Thank you, bro. Salute to St. Louis. Hopefully everybody out there is still adhering to the quarantine. You know what I mean? Like, we trying to get people to stay inside so these numbers go down so we could really come outside and feel safe.
Right.
Word. But thanks again, bro. And you said before my birthday.
Before May 16th, correct?
For May 16th.
Yeah, man. A salute to this platform, man. I watch every video, bro. I'm really fucking with y'all. Keep doing y'all thing, Mo.
Thank
Peace.
You, bro.
One love, Ken.
Thank you.
One love, man. Keep it up.
We out of here.
Right.
Peace.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rockin' you niggas.